big welcome to you, Sagittarius. The moon is in Sagittarius and the sun has moved into Libra, right? We're not in Virgo anymore. Yesterday we had the equinox meaning the earth tilts twice a year in such a way that the day and the night are equal, right? So that's really in a way what this card is actually also bringing to us. Like, this month starts with this this unification within these two gray pillars. Gray, again, meaning wisdom, right? Always when we look at gray, gray is the combination of white and black. And here, this woman, right, is in the center of these two gray pillars. She holds in the right hand the scale, which is in absolute equilibrium. Also, the two witnesses that we need if there is any justice, right? We need two people that test. And the funny thing about test is the testicles are two, right? And the same, it's like testicles are connected to the scale, to the two people that are proving that you are not wrong or not right, right? Depending what the situation is. The sword in her left hand, and there is a reason, right, that these things are either in the right or in the left hand, is because in her left hand, she comes from that intuitive inner knowing, not from the logic brain, which is the right side, right? That side that sometimes can only see what there is, right? So this is like the logical side, which is needed on a certain dimension. When we go and want to incorporate the other dimension, we using the left hand, which is then connected more to the intuitive, to that inner knowing that just unmistakably gives you this feeling when you walk into a room that there's something wrong here, right? There's something doesn't feel right. So she cuts away everything that's not working, right? Libra is a very just energy. So Libra is connected to Venus, is connected to love, and is connected to harmony. Why there are gray pillars? She really fights for that. She sits on this chair and almost like a throne, but she is justice, right? And it's very interesting that on the High Court, Ruth, notorious Ruth, they called her, right, just died. And it's really almost like a symbolic meaning of like, she left and now we really need to be careful what is happened next, right? Because this woman was a very powerful energy, and it's almost like she is this, she embodies this woman right now. She here, I feel like I would almost like to put her on this card. And there is right now through Facebook goes this one picture where she wears a crown. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right? She was such a powerful, she is, this is her, right? For me, this is her. In the yoga position, I painted it like this. Here we are, the two scales we have within us, the good and the bad. We have from this sun, the God energy, right? The energy, the spark, and the sword coming down. And here with the lights, when there is thunder and lightning coming down, the just energy down to where we live down here, right, all the way, we have also come to a very clear awareness in our life, right? This is one way of looking at justice. And then I have a very simple pose right here. It's crow. Here you can like literally have to balance, right? Of course there's other balancing poses, but for some reason this is a beautiful pose, maybe because it's a very highly intelligent animal, right? Of course there's the eagle, but the eagle is not part of justice. The eagle is not someone that says, okay, eagle is spirit. Eagle is beyond all of that, right? And there's a funny thing about crows, right? They love everything shiny. They kind of like go and collect things. So they're little thieves, right? So I feel like it somehow kind of works with this justice card, right? Here, plank, the sword in between, the fine red line, sometimes also blood, right, that separates us from this negativity. Like once we see blood, we're awakening up, right? We like the color red, which is what she's wearing here, right? It's very, very strong. And so either way, if you turn it, if the card falls like this, right, it's like you looking into the past, and you are not from within, you are tinted, or you are in this black perspective, right? And you're not really clear because you constantly with the past. And then when it falls this way, it looks into the future, and it holds this light, it holds this enlightenment, gray and yellow. I'm not sure, I'm still working on it. Please, if you are a balance, right, or if you have some ideas, please send me a message. I would love to hear from you. Now, Sagittarius, moon in Sagittarius, this is your court card, right? Look in the description box below, 13/11 to 11/12. This is when your birthday, right? If your birthday is here, if not, you have to look for the card before, which is the King of Cups, and the card after, which is Capricorn, right? It's the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be you are actually more before that or after that. But here it's from the 13th of November to the 11th of December. This is your court card. As you can see, you are a knight. You are looking. You have the spark. You have the fire. You have the one horse that goes up, right? The horse that's going for knowledge, for inspiration, for sexuality. Also, you can see here the 3 pyramids. You're adventurous. You want to know about life, right? You don't stop, right? You have that fire, and you can literally see the flame coming out of the head, right? That thinking, that fire, even on the elbow. I mean, you just like, that's it, right? You are very creative. You're searching for the newest invention. You just love to go for it. Then I started an 11/11 again. I keep having this feeling that something wants to talk to me, right? 11/11 is like a beginning, 4 times the one. Lets us know, right? So this is also the 11th card. And the 11th card is the center of 22 arcana. Here we see the justice, right? We see that the karmic energy, karma, we adjust our karma. Here we cut away what we realized maybe, or what we don't want anymore, right? When we looking back, we realize, oh, it wasn't so great. So we turn it around, we adjust, right? We doing it ourselves. We bring ourselves to that center because it's in the center. It's 11 and the last card is 22, right? Even though the Fool is 0, but can also become the 22 card, right? Because we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until 21. So 21 is the World, but here we have 0, which is 0, but also the 22nd card, right? So in a way, it could be the World that's we do the justice, or it is actually not the World, it is a new beginning of the world, right? So many ways of looking at these cards, and we start, right? Yesterday was also my birthday. That's why I didn't do reading yesterday for you, my dear Sagittarius. Please forgive me, but I wanted to enjoy that day. And I do feel that this is also talking to me because I am the Queen of Swords, right? I am a Justice card, and I have in some places, I am a Virgo, I am the Air Hermit, but I'm also very much like, I like justice, right? For me, it's driving me. I'm in that center, but I also can be the Fool or the 22nd Major Arcana card, because the 22, you don't count together double numbers. So when you're born on the 22nd, right, or on the 11th, that's like a master number. So you have like picked a day where you're born to make sure that something is really serving its justice, right? Okay, now coming to your reading, dear Sagittarius, and I'm saying hi to people in Costa Rica, right? I got some beautiful messages for the Virgo new moon reading, and I almost feel like it was maybe a collective reading, right? So it's something that we sometimes don't consider. So just after we start realizing, oh, wow, other people were drawn to that reading, which was for Virgo, but sometimes we have also in the ascendant or in the moon or in another sign, we have Virgo, right? So I'm just saying hi to Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica. It's just such a beautiful place. And if you ever get the chance to go there, I mean, it's a must to see it and to see the people that move there, no matter from where in this country or in the world, right? They move there. There are people who really are very much do beautiful things to the planet. So, Sagittarius, look at you. You're getting 2, 11, right? It's kind of like, in a way, you counting the 2 together, the 11, you getting soulmate love, right? So you come, this is coming from the deck, meaning you are already in a soulmate love. Wow. And you have the Age of Aquarius, right? Underneath. So congratulations, right? You have a soulmate love in your life. You created that. You asked for it. It wasn't just like, oh, it happened. Yeah. And look underneath, the 3 of Cups. Very beautiful, because you're very happy, you're very joyful, you have in your life everything. You created that, right? You kind of, I can see you have created this energy. And of course, because the Age of Aquarius is upon us, the age of the water bearer. He was the first newspaper, right? He went to the well to get the water. And that's when we exchanged information, right? It was the first newspaper. He was just like, oh, I heard from the neighbor, from the other village, something like this and this happened. So they were telling each other. So this is, in a way, right, when I look at it, it's like you have manifested this, because this is the wish card almost, right? But this is the star, and the star is someone that we look up, that we look and we feel like we can almost not reach up there to that energy. But here you have brought this beautiful energy down. So it could be you are with an Aquarius, right? Or the energy of Aquarius here is bringing you a deeper, more higher dimensional energy as that soulmate, as that empowered love, right? And this is looking over the reading, looking over the other 9 cards, right? Very beautiful. Good. So the first 3 cards of your reading is the Hermit, Virgo, right? This month that just ended. The 7 of Pentacles and Scorpio, right? The card that comes after Libra, the card that comes right before you. So this is a Scorpio, this is a Virgo. So what I see is you have evaluated, because the 7, I'm just going to put this one down. You have, in the month of Virgo, of now September, evaluated, you went within, you looked at your life, that's the story of Virgo, right? Virgo is coming from the Fool, from this path, and he's evaluating, and now he's choosing to go further. He's choosing to go and create more conscious the next cycle or the next path, right? Because then comes the Wheel of Fortune, and then comes then comes Libra, right? Which is the month that we're entering right now. So in a way, there is this influence, right? In you validate it. And the 7 of Pentacles says, yes, I attended the earth. I looked at what works, what doesn't work. And the 7 is always connected to the Chariot, to Cancer, right? To what Cancer can bring to us. As that success, we strive to create a new paradigm here in this earth. We come and we want to bring now the star down to this dimension. We want to leave the Age of Aquarius. And don't get me wrong, right? The Age of Aquarius, you think everything is going to be perfect here? No. Every sign has the positive and the negative. So we also have to start seeing it's getting more cold. We see with Corona, right now, like what's happening. It's like we communicate through the internet. We communicate through the stars. We go up to the satellite and it brings us down, right? So we need to wait. We need to, in a way, wait sometimes that information comes. And certain places where the internet is not working so great, we have to wait much, much longer for the information to appear on our phone or in our tablets or computers, right? So here we are seeing the evaluation. We are trying, and in a way, when I say try, it's not a good word, right? Because when you try to pick up something up, you either do it or you don't, right? But you are putting this energy from above, and it's because you have gained a higher awareness. You are higher up on your path, up to the mountains, up to the Himalayan mountain, right? And you're looking down and you are becoming the keeper of the earth. Very beautiful, which is leading you then to Scorpio, to a big transformation in your life. And it's the near past. So this transformation has happened already, right? It's this attentive withdrawing, right? It's almost like, where is this person? There's just this hood. There is this outlining of something that has come to your awareness because you went inwards, because he wears a hood, right? Here again, just the hood is left. So there is a big transformation that has happened in this month to you, something where you realize in the financial situation, in the earth, in everything that you do, right? You are validating, you are looking within to know that something has changed, something has shifted you. And of course also all this, what's happening with Corona, right? With this new awareness, right? I want to show you your major arcana, because you're the angel, and you are an angel in a sense of bringing the two together from Gemini. And this is you, right? This is you, the old card, the alchemist, the one that combines things, right? The one that knows, I pour from one cup into the next, and I'm mixing the fire and the water. I am alchemically putting things into a mix, and that gives me the path up to enlightenment, up to that crown that is you. And I did the painting here. This is your crown, this is your flower, this is the lotus flower. This is when I go within, when I bring together two, right? The two bringing together brings you into this beautiful lotus flower, letting go of the past, right? Letting go of things that are not working. Samek, the Hebrew word of this card, right? You are unified. You are from the Gemini, right? Here it's the conscious and the subconscious looking to the higher conscious. This is your opposite, right? To the zodiac signs, right? Sagittarius and Gemini, right? So here the alchemical energy has happened of these two, right? Opposite energies. Now they're just two cups. There are two cups, and these two cups are now united, have come together. Very powerful, very beautiful, right? And it shows me you are alchemically now playing with this energy. You have found it. You have found your inner angel, your inner star, right? Wow, just getting goosebumps. So beautiful, right? That's your alchemical energy, right? And I like to put a yoga pose to it, which is when we go deep within, when we unite the upper and the lower body, then we rise mentally up into this flower, into this higher consciousness, into this bigger, greater awareness. Because the next row, we see the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Again, a 7, right? And here in a way, is that one thought in this month, is that one sword, right, that you are realizing. And this is somehow connected to an action, to a doing. You are not standing here and thinking the waves are coming. You're standing here and you know the waves are coming, right? You just need to be prepared and know when they're coming so that you can ride those waves, right? And in Costa Rica, now it's raining. In Costa Rica, you have those waves, right? You know when the waves are coming, right? And you are now going for this new idea, this new thought that is coming now in this month to you, is this one sword, is this one energy, very clear, which helps to overcome a lot of, right? The Seven of Swords is always a little bit like mischievous. This, and again, look, here's the crow, right? And it's funny because I painted the crow to that one swords, and the crows, right, are 7 feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4 feathers and 3 crows. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very interesting. So she painted 3 crows and 4 feathers, which usually on the original card we have, I'm going to show you. On the original card we have 2 in the earth and 5 that he takes, right? So this is the old and this is a new card. And he's looking, in the Hebrew way, he's looking back. For us, it looks like he's looking into the future, but in the Hebrew, we always go from right to left, right? So now here it's left to right, meaning he is for them, for their consciousness, looking into the past. And this card is all about sneaking away sometimes and not wanting to commit, right? And this is the moon in Aquarius, right? So when you have the moon in Aquarius, this is kind of like a feeling of not wanting to, how would I say it? Not wanting to commit, sometimes being a little bit like not so clear cut, right? In your head. But the funny thing is that you have this one thought, this one energy, this clear thought. And this clear thought comes to you because you know that everything comes and goes. You know that there's a constant change. That the 3 of Wands is the number 3 connected to the Empress, to the woman that is deep within, she just knows everything. And the Ace, all the Aces are connected to the Magician. And the Magician is like knowing what to do. He stands here in front of his table. And this table is giving him the opportunity to be empowered over all the 4 elements. And here you are creating, as that magician, this new spark, this new formula, this new idea, right? Which is like a spiral pulling you in. And because of that, you're able to detect people who are not very clear and honest around you. Because you are intuitive. You're connected to this inner knowing, this inner being. And the 7, again, right here you have 7-7, is connected to a Cancer, to the success. Sometimes in wanting to be successful, right, we do things that might not be so straight, might not be so clear cut, right, where we are clearly seeing, okay, I got to cut away some things. I got to come into my inner balance. I cut away what's not working anymore for the earth or for me or for my relationship, right? People think that this is just like flowers and all the time happiness and everything is beautiful and perfect. No, here we challenge ourselves to this alchemical unification, and I need to bring the right and the left wing together. And sometimes in this alchemical mixture, like stuff is happening, right? Like sparks are flying, water and fire. Put water and fire together. Either you create steam, or either, if you're not careful enough, right, you create just a fire that's extinguished, or so strong that the water evaporates and is gone, right? But in the right place of balance, right, we feel that we have actually just that beautiful moment of something is really working, right? So we heat up the water and we can make tea, right? We can drink a warm cup of tea. It's not that warm anymore. And it's not winter yet, so, but still, nevertheless, I can do something with that, right? I can drink that tea. So this is your central card. Something is happening within you, right? From this beautiful union that you have, and you're aware that you can heal things, because what's coming in the future is a Pisces, right? A full moon. Maybe on the next full moon, something is coming to you where you can release something out of your childhood, because here it's Capricorn, right? Capricorn is the goat, is that craziness inside all of us. We want to jump, we want to dance, we want to enjoy, we want to have fun. The Greek god Pan, which creates panic or pandemic, right? Panning out, right? This is only a negative card when it's not in its balance, when the white and black dog is not in the center. And here we are in a full moon in one side, right? And this full moon, the next full moon that's coming, is in Aries. And Aries also has horns, right? Like the goat of the Capricorn, right? So, but what I see is happening to you is that you allow yourself to dive deeper, right? And starting to notice that something in your childhood, something very beautiful here, because sometimes there's hidden secrets, right? This is like why we go deep into the subconscious. And of course, this is the age of Pisces that we are now coming out of, right? And is losing its power. And so there are certain memories that are attaching us to the devil, to this imbalance, to this material world, right? This is what this world is letting us know. And also after the age of Aquarius in 2150 years, the age of Capricorn is upon us. The first stage of the material overcoming to the world, right? From the devil on, we go past towards the 21 card, right? Devil, or like, yeah, devil, tower, the star, then the moon, the sun, the judgment, and the world, right? So this is the first stage of material energy that we want, need, like to overcome. All right, wow. So yeah, I can see there is some stuff going on in you. First of all, you got a very powerful thought coming to you. Use it, act upon it, right? So now we look at what is this thought that came to you, right? What was it that came to you? Because it will shift things in your life. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, and each of them in the corner. So it's almost like there is a message, right? So we have these 3 rows of 9 cards, and you have in each corner you have a major arcana giving you a frame, and in between are actions, right? The 7, the 6, and the 3. And the number 15, which is what the devil is, right? This is the card number 6 together, counted together is the 6. So you maybe release something out of your childhood, something that bound you to that childhood. Sometimes it's little things. It's not like it's like a major negative energy, but it also could be, right? Because when we look at it, there is this like you bound to something that happened in your past. And sometimes even the light, even the good things in life, right? It's disguised as this like, well, I only want the good for you. And sometimes because one person wants the best for you doesn't mean it's the best for you. And there's something that you're diving deep in, I guess, in this next full moon, because it's into the future, right? It's the last row, it's the near future. And the next full moon is on the 1st and the 2nd of October in Aries. Okay, so I want the Death card. I want to know, what is that transformation? What is that transformation in, or what was that transformed to? Because, here we go. Because it's like, because I like circular things, right? I don't like linear, oh, that's the past, that's the present, and that's the future. For me, these cards go around the central card, right? So this is again, your central card, and this one is in the corner. And the other cards are swirling around, right? And I can see that the Death card, you letting go of the Ten of Wands, which is working too hard, working on too many things. Because you're so passionate attending the world, attending the earth, and that's also the earth card of the Hermit, right? In this month, you've been working hard, you've been, and it's something that you love to do, right? Because you're a fire sign, you're excited, you're going for it, and you're getting the Ten of Wands, means that you're doing too much. Just a little too much. And you realized that you have to let go. You realize that you don't need to do that much. So that's to the Death, right? Letting go. Now the central card, this Ace of Swords. What is this powerful thought that came to you? Right? You got it because you know who you are. From the Three of Wands. And you see the bullshit sometimes around, right? The Seven of Swords, this kind of like sneaking away, but it's all in the head. Sometimes we sneak away from realizing that there is this powerful thought. We don't want to acknowledge that something is knocking on the door and it's maybe almost too much, because this thought is coming direct from higher consciousness to you. This thought is coming down from the angel to you so that you can go up. It's never one way. It's not just God only is up there and comes down. You can go up. And it's that combination in this month that you connect with these two sides, the dual energy, and you like to go up. It's the only horse that goes up. Cool. You like, yeah. There we go. Jumping out. Look at that. Your thought, your ideas, the Three of Pentacles, which means collaboration, working together, maybe finding other people and combining together now a thought, a higher consciousness, a combination of we want something, make something happen, right? Three of Earth. And Three of Earth is again connected to the Three of Wands, right? The Three of Wands is this I know. I just know because it's connected to the Empress and the Three as well. So there is a community waiting, and you know it, that this is what you have to do. A new community, an empowered place where people get empowered, where people also can have fun, because the Empress, I mean, she's just lush. She's just like, she's enjoying herself, right? And the yoga pose, of course, I painted the Empress in her element of she's the world, right? And I did another one with some stronger colors, but I'm changing, I'm working on it. This is you as that three, right? That spark that you want to bring into this world, like this, a world, something in the world wants to be the 3, right? You have this idea that there is you want to bring something for the world because you're tending, right? You're tending all the time the earth. You are thinking, meditating on what it is this earth needs. What is it that I can bring to this earth? Healing, right? Here, this working together on building something bigger than you alone cannot do, right? In the original tarot deck, it's this card. So you see, it's Mars in Capricorn. Here we go now, right? They building a cathedral, right? They're building something powerful, something that not you alone can create. And of course, that's where the devil comes in, because it's Capricorn, Mars in Capricorn, right? Mars in Capricorn is powerful, it's strong energy. So let's see the last row. I want to get, of course, one for the moon. Not really like the moon, but the devil, right? I want to see what is it that you, here we go. What is it that you have to, oh, beautiful. What do you have to, right? Why you have to dive down, why you have to dive deep into your subconscious, healing, maybe even healing the earth of this age of Pisces, and diving deep down so that you begin a fresh new cycle. And remember, the Fool, the 0, can be the card number 22, which is the World, which is here to the Empress, right? The 3 and the 3. You know deep inside of you that you have to do something bigger for this planet. All of us are now required to become just, right? To come into a balance for the greater good of the whole world. You can begin new, because 0 is also 22, the 2. Wow. I mean, right? So don't be afraid. Never be afraid to dive deep into the subconscious, dive deep into your memory, into your childhood. This is also connected to the 6, the Lovers, which is, like I said, the Lover's card, right? The angel that's looking down to the 2. Here it's just 1, and this is you. You like to be 1, right? And you create here now a healing in your relationship, in this soulmate relationship, very powerful soulmate relationship. You can do a healing and start a complete new beginning. Wow. And you can see this card and this card is just like, there is this beautiful alchemical spark, right? Within you in this new beginning, you blowing the horn, you're saying, yes, let's do a deeper level together. Either with an Aquarius, either with a Virgo, or with a Scorpio, with a Pisces, or with a Capricorn, right? So you are beginning, right, this new endeavor. You are wanting to have a new, deeper level because looking at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Waters, meaning you really are stepping into the 1 and the 0, right? You are going deeper, consciously deeper into this love, into this soulmate, into this amazing relationship that you have. You going deeper and you're beginning fresh, right? Because 0 connects to the 0 in the 10, and the 1 again is that one beautiful thought, that one beautiful energy, 1 and 0. Wow, beautiful. So, so beautiful. There we go. Now we got the message. Thank you so much for watching, my dear Sagittarius. Enjoy this month, October. I see you again in November, when we have actually the month of November is the Death card, is letting go, is transformation, right? I see you again then. Enjoy your October. Namaste.